need your guys' help to decide what to beat David with, okay? I've got him right here, all right? I've got a bunch of weapons, and I need your help to decide what weapon. Help up! Get over there! We'll put him right there, okay? Let's tie him up real quick. Okay, he's tied up. I need your guys' help to decide what weapon to beat him with, okay? So, let's look in the chat real quick. Hello, what's going on, guys? Start. I'm pretty sure I'm started. I'm pretty sure. Belt. Yep, okay. I've got a belt here. Pretty good. Pretty high damage. I would say probably about 300 damage. Pretty good. Pretty high DPS. Not very accurate, but pretty good strength. Pretty fast speed. Probably is the fastest speed out of all of the weapons I could use to beat him with. And then I've got two belts, actually. See, we could do dual belts. They won't be as accurate, but then I could be super fast and, like, hit them more, you know? Frying pan. Dude, okay, I should grab a frying pan. That is one of the options. I kind of forgot that one. But I've got a slipper, okay? This has 100% accuracy and 100% range, but doesn't have too much power. Like, he's not going to feel too much pain. Like, see, if I use the belt, his butt's going to be red afterwards, you know? But, like, I could also use shotgun. I don't have a shotgun, but I do have an assault rifle. See, this has pretty high accuracy. This is probably my best choice, in my opinion, because this has... I'm not a very good shot. That's the problem. The slipper's my thing. But with the gun, Fortnite gun, not a real one, I have, like, 50% accuracy, but 100% power, 100% pain. Like... He's gonna be sore after this one. I love your videos. Thank you. I'm glad you like my videos. Okay, so we've got the gun. That's an option. We also have a bat, okay? This has a little bit of range, a little bit less range than some of the other options. Pretty high speed, like very high damage, I do have to say. Especially if I hit him right on the head there, he'll be even dumber than he already is. Okay, let's do a sword. I do have a sword. I have a sword. We could use a sword. This could do some damage. See, the thing is it's super heavy, so like, pretty low speed, pretty high damage, but honestly, I'm better off with the bat because it's not very sharp. See? Nothing. Not very sharp. I also have a spider. I don't know what his name's Phil, by the way, if you guys remember him. I don't know what I'd do with this, but, I mean, it could scare him. That's a punishment. So... Not really much specs other than just like, oh, his leg's falling off. Other than just like being scary, you know? This is just like, blood prop. I could scare him. Again, another scare prop. I've got a knife though. I mean, like that's kind of its own thing. I feel like could do something, you know? See, definitely 100% power and like speed. But I don't think it would have much... I don't think it would have much range. Yo, gift membership. Yo, thanks, Ben. Thanks, Ben Games. Grenade. Don't have a grenade. But... See, if I, like, do the knife just right... Oh, my gosh! Oh! 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 Okay, well, that's cool. I have this in my head. Yeah, that's not coming out. That's just gonna stay there now. Okay. Let's see. We've got a Grim Reaper scythe. We could use that. See, this has some range. This probably has the best range for, like, a melee weapon, you know? This probably has the best range for a melee weapon. Lots of power. It controls death, so, you know, pretty powerful. Don't mind the knife in my head. I love your videos. Thank you, Christian. I think that was your name. Come on, use David as your test subject. Well, I need you guys to decide. What should we use to get him? What should we use to whoop him? I still need your guys' help to decide. He's tied up there, waiting very patiently. No, but please, shut up! Shut up. He's waiting there very patiently. So, belt. We're deciding on belt. It looks like I'm seeing everyone says the belt. Chainsaw. I don't have a chainsaw. Hanger, okay. Belt. I'm seeing most of the people are saying they want me to whoop him with a belt. That's what it's looking like. Gun. Okay. Belt. Knife. Most of the comments are saying belt. So for now, see, well, how about we'll get him multiple times. How about that? But for now, we'll just use a belt. weapon. I feel like one whooping isn't enough. Dude, I love that ragdoll so much. Feathers. Cringe. You're cringe. How about that? Yeah. How about you try and get a YouTube studio with a bunch of props? Yeah. I'd like to see you try. Use the chair. Yo, you want me to... You want me to use this thing? This thing is way too heavy. Way too heavy. I don't want to be able to lift. Like, I could lift that, but like... not over my head and stuff, so I don't think it would do as much damage as some other things. You should do a power cord. Oh, like... getting him like that? Yeah, that could do some damage. I could see that. I could see that doing some damage. All right. Yeah, that's something to consider. Use the lightsaber. Dude, a lightsaber. I could see that working very well. See, that would have a lot of power and range for sure. Maybe speed, depending on which lightsaber I'm using. If I'm using like a lightsaber from the new movies, they're super heavy. Yes. You should do 100% use your special attack. My special attack? I mean, I could do like like my special attack could go with the snapping the belt like this. Dude, that's so loud. Snapping the leather belt, dude. Time to get whooped in the next week. Hi, Infinity Gauntlet. Use a nuke. A nuclear bomb? See, I don't have access to those type of things. I am mom, so I could probably get access to something like that if I really wanted to. But honestly, much more powerful is like something like, forgot this one, wooden spoon. Dude, that hurts. Probably one of the most high damage items. Pretty fast speed, low range though. However, I could throw it and then it will gain some range, but I'm not that accurate. I'm more accurate with the slipper here. I'm more accurate with the slipper for sure. TV, pan, table, TV, no. Your glasses, use my glasses. My glasses wouldn't have much range at all. Like, dude, that wouldn't do anything. That, like, what kind of power would that be? I mean, if I shot lasers out of my eyes and the glasses kind of, like, flew off, I guess it could do something. Hammer. Someone's gun background. Oliver's body. What? What's an Oliver? Also, I have this little one. Little prop knife. Very low range. Kind of high power, but pretty high pay. Definitely. Like a paper cut, you know? Could do pretty good with a paper cut. Thor's hammer. You think I'm worthy to lift Thor's hammer? I've drinking way too much coffee for that. 6'7". Why do people keep saying that number? My kids keep saying the 6'7", and I don't understand. What is a 6'7"? Use TV. Use the TV. That is too expensive. I'm not going to use a TV. That is way too expensive. Like, I'd have to... What do you mean? Use realistic stuff, like, you know, a Grim Reaper scythe, something that a normal person would have, you know, or like the Infinity Sword, okay, which I still have, by the way. A bat. I have a bat. Thanks for the donation, by the way, JN Joe's channel. I have a bat. You guys need to decide already. Punch. I could just punch him like that. I could just do that. Come on, decide already. Comment what you want me to hit David with. Otherwise, I'm just going to, like, throw him. There. See? I'm just going to keep throwing him until you guys decide. Dude, that's so fun. Metal part of the belt. Ooh, yeah, there we go. I'm not even going to wait for multiple of you guys to decide that. This hurts. 100% pain right here. Yeah! Wait, hold up. I could use the cat. I could use my cat to whoop David. Guys, put a thumbs up in the chat if I should use the cat to whoop David. Dude, she gets me so many views on live streams. Dude, $10? Wait, really? Thanks for the donation, bro. I hate 6'7". It's so annoying. For real, 6'7" is so annoying. Thanks for the donation, though. Thank you. Thank you for the donation. Should I use my cat? Use my cat? Should I use my cat? Yes. Okay. Get him. Okay, if I could convince her to be aggro. Attack. She's not interested. Use iron straight out of the furnace. I don't have a furnace. I mean, I do actually. I do have a furnace out in the shed. I've forged swords before, so yes, technically I could use hot iron right out of the furnace. But I'd have to boot that up, get some gas. German stick grenade. That's creative. I'll give you that. But I'm not German, and I don't have a grenade. So, Grim Reaper, chair. Glock, bro, I'm your biggest fan on YouTube Shorts. Nice, thanks. I'm glad you're my biggest fan. I have like 30 or 300 probably biggest fans. But whatever. Let's see. No 6'7". Do you remember me? Yes, I do. Use your hair. Yo, fire. Okay, I will use my hair. Take that! Yeah! See, my hair does do pretty high damage. Gun. You mean this? I'm gonna use this. I could use this. Here, I think it like pops out and stuff too. Look at that. Reload. I need some ammo. Should probably load belts. I need a belt gun. That's what I need to like. No! Guys, I need a slipper gun. That's what I need. I need a slipper gun. Like, look at that. Dude, that'd be so good. A slipper gun. That'd be amazing. You know? Like, take this, David! Like, dude, that'd be amazing. A slipper gun. Pencil. Lego. Have brain rot kids soul possess them. You know, getting possessed by a brain rot kid is pretty much, like, pretty torturous. So I could see that doing very, very much damage. Okay, I've got belt. I could also use the spider. Phil. Could use Phil. You guys need to decide. Because I need to decide which weapon I need to use. Get a slipper gun. Glasses. Glock. Slipper. Slipper. I'm seeing lots of slippers. We'll get him with the slipper. Here. I will try. Let's see how accurate I am. I'm going to put him on that chair over there. Let's make a target. Guys, bear with me. We're going to make a target. Okay. Set him right here. Okay. We're going to make a target. There we go. Let's see if I can hit him. Okay, I've got my slipper right here. Got to scroll down to see the latest chats. $5, use an egg in a pan and throw the egg at David and smack the pan on David and say breakfast is served. Yo, that's fire. And just because you donated $5, I will do that. I don't know if the egg will crack, but I could definitely hit him with a pan and with an egg. I will have to go get that. First, let me go ahead and... Yes! Fire accuracy. Told you I have 100% accuracy. It's not like I put him super close or anything, but whatever. All right, crossbow. All right, guys, we've got to go get an egg and a frying pan because specifically, donated $5, we need to do it. Why not? It's only $5, but hey, got to keep the fans happy, right? Come with me to grab a frying pan and an egg. You also get a random tour of my house. Justin better be doing chores. I don't really care, though, because he's my favorite child, so. Let's see. I'm gonna grab a frying pan. You want to look at my dogs? Say hi to Ruby and Rosie. You guys remember Rosie the bird? Rosie the parrot? All right. Frying pan, okay? Fridge reveal. Why is it so zoomed in? Oh, my gosh. There we go. Got to grab the eggs. Okay. Egg time. Yeah, this will work. Yeah. Fire. Okay, I'm going to throw an egg at David. Hopefully, I'd prefer it not to crack because I just really don't want to have to clean that up. But $5 is $5. You know, if I fell down the stairs right now, it would be really bad. Yo, yeah, it's a cooking YouTube short now. Okay. Please don't crack. Yo, W, it didn't crack. I just didn't want to have to clean that up. Yeah, take that, David. You need to fix your posture. That's what David gets. Yeah. You guys like that? Get him. He's not responding anymore. But I think that's okay. Let me pick up the egg. You know, one of your guys' heads look like this. I'm not going to say who. You know who you are. I'm just going to put that back in the pan. Dude, look at him. David's bleeding. Look at his guts. Oh my gosh. Oh, dude, are you okay? He's fine. I beat him up all the time. No, I feel bad. When do you want to play Fortnite? A flamethrower? I don't have a flamethrower. Steak. Why would I use steak? Use the belt? You guys wanted me to use the belt? Come on, that's a classic. Come up with something different already. Gosh, look at that. Right, at this point, I'm just like whooping a dead body. He's not responding. Dude, I don't want to have to pay for his hospital bills, but maybe I'll just let him heal. You know what? He's already deformed, so. Uses the belt. Door. I don't have a door just available. I'd have to take that off. Katana. I don't have a katana, but I do have a sword. That is something I could. Stop playing Stefan. What? Come on, guys. Give me more recommendations. I mean, I could just hit him with a bat, you know. I'm going to hit him with a bat. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm beating the fluff out of him. Dude, when do you want to play Fortnite? Bro, stop asking me when I want to play Fortnite. I'm mom. I have to whoop my kids and stuff. You know what? Yeah, you get a spider on you. Yeah, that's what you deserve. Take that, David. What else do you guys want me to beat him with? I haven't done this yet. I'm gonna de-stuff you, David. Carve. I'm like carving. Instead of carving a pumpkin. Oh my gosh! I'm carving David's brains out. Family friendly. Try a book. A book? You want me to hit him with a book? A tortilla? A car? You want me to run over David with a car? Okay. You'd have to donate for that, very much so. And that would take a lot of setting up. I'd have to, like, start my car, put the rag... Dude, I don't want to have to order a new rag doll. I do use that thing. Like, I do use David for chores. I can't completely paralyze him. I actually could, because I'll just heal him for the next skit. But hey, use an axe. An axe? Okay. I don't have an axe with me. What are these ideas? Look, I will show you what I have on me. I've got a sword, okay? I've got Reaper, a spoon, just blood, a belt, 2 belts, dual wield, obviously. And then I've got the Fortnite gun, bat, an egg, already used that. This is just the gravestone once he's dead. Actually, honestly, I think he's earned this by now. David, this is what you get at this point. I feel like you've earned it. Rest in peace. Guys, type RIP to David in the chat. Dude, I think at this point he's just dead. But hey, we can still keep practicing on him until he comes back alive again, because why not? I haven't used all of them. Gaming chair. You want me to use my gaming chair? No, bro. Too heavy. We could use a Reaper scythe. Since he is dead, you know, death cometh, David. Ugh. Yeah, there we go. He's dead now. You know, I might as well be the Grim Reaper, because, like, I'm the main cause of death for, like, a lot of things, because I'm the Punisher. Dude, that should be my alter ego, or just, like, my nickname, because I'm the Punisher. That's what I do. I punish kids. Use the spoon? Okay. Where's the spoon? There it is. Spoon time. He's just not even responding at this point. Yo, sword. Use a sword. You want me to use a sword? The sword's pretty heavy. I haven't used the sword yet. Let's use the sword. Okay. I might have to put this back on the tripod because it was easier to do things. But I do kind of like just doing this camera movement stuff. Here. There we go. Ugh. Yeah. Dude, I don't think he has a brain anymore. Like, it's just squished. It's all fallen out. I think he's just a mindless zombie at this point. I think he's been a mindless zombie for a while. I don't actually think he ever had a brain, so I don't think I could hurt him because he's always been deformed. He's never had a brain for me to, like, beat out of him. So, yeah, I think he's just He's just always been cooked? You can't cook something that's already cooked, because that'd be overcooking. Although I definitely overdo it, for sure. Use the how. What? How? That's my question. Summon Asgore? Death Note. Death Note, that's creative. My Death Note's upstairs. I'd have to go get that. So you'd have to donate for me to walk all the way up there. Because I ain't teleporting right now. Just don't really feel like teleporting, you know? Also, again, AK-47. Okay, here. I will have to put the camera back on the tripod for that. There we go. Gun time. Yeah, there we go. Take this, David! Ah, pew, 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 pew. I can't edit in bullets because it's a live stream. I'm not that good. $2. I watch you all the time. Also favorite YouTuber. Thank you. $2 with Lab Rats. Magic. You want me to use magic against him? The closest thing to magic I've got is the Grim Reaper scythe. There, that's my magic. Magic family. Literally, because I'm a mom. Use a toy. These are all toys, dude. These are all props. These are my toys. Mama's toys are punishments. Mama's toys are belts to just, like, beat them with. Like, take this, David! Yeah, dude, it's so loud when you snap it. Wait, hold up. There we go. So loud. Dude, this is my toys. Is like the belts. Just to... That's my hobby, is just beating my oldest child. Whooping him. Said hi. What's up, Dio? What's up, my guy? Enchant the sword with sharpness 5. Okay. I don't know, man. Just enchantment stuff. It's like instead of the sword and the stone, it's sword and just like a sword and like David. Also, I just cut my leather chair. No, dude, it was so nice. And now it has a hole in it. Hey, I sacrificed a singular hole in my chair for this video. You better make it worth it. Okay, taking the house off and throwing it at David. Taking the house off and throwing it at David. You said it 2 times. You must be pretty passionate about that request. No. How? First question, how? Second question, why? Why would I throw the house? It does more damage just to, like, use this, okay? Also, I need to pick up my slipper. There we go. We can start using the slipper again. Can Oliver and David swap places for one video? Who's Oliver? Who's Oliver? I don't know who Oliver is. Do the slipper, do the slipper, do the slipper. Snipe! Let's get the knife back. We have to collect our ammo. There we go. Ammo successfully collected. Use the force. Hello, said hi, knife. Do you believe in God? Yes, of course. Couch. Yes, that is my room. This is my room. Room reveal! Where is the youngest child? The youngest child is upstairs playing video games because he's my favorite. Oldest child's very, very dead right here. You know what? I'm just going to have David just kind of hang out right here. Like that. Then he's closer. Easier to whoop. Look, I could just like tie him in a knot. This could be one of his punishments. Look at that. Dang, David, you're flexible. Might be just because I broke so many of his bones. I literally just tied I just tied David into a knot. Look at that. Look at that. I just tied David into a knot. You guys better appreciate that. I just literally tied the oldest child into a knot. Like, yeah, that's what David gets. By the way, what David did to deserve this is he didn't do the dishes. So now he's tied in a knot around my neck, which I'm going to use a bunch of like different weapons, including a bat, to whoop him with. So go ahead and comment what you want me to get him with, what you want me to whoop him with, what you want me to beat him with. We are going to punish him. He's also like around my neck. So in order to punish him, I'm going to kind of need him off me so I don't hit myself with whatever, like a bat. So yeah. Hey, yo, gun. Use an RPG. Don't have an RPG. Please do an Among Us live stream, bro. I could do that. Use a table. Is he okay? Yeah, he's fine. Right? He's fine. I'm gonna have to clean up a bunch of fluff. Dude, eventually I will have to get a new David because... Oh. He's fine. He's fine. Use Ghostface knife. Ghostface knife? You mean this? Okay. Dude, like, instead of carving a pumpkin, we're carving David, bro. Dude, what is your favorite weapon? My favorite weapon? What do you think is my favorite weapon? Guys, seriously? Why is that even a question? Do you get what I'm saying? Do you guys know what my favorite weapon is? Like, do you need me to give you a hint? That's my hint. I'm not telling you what it is. Obviously, my favorite weapon. But you guys should be smart enough to at least figure that. Do a backflip, okay. Okay. Backflip, guys. You see that? I was so fast, you just didn't notice. Hi, Emily. Ninja is not very okay. Ninja? Wait, what do you mean by that? No. Ninja. I mean, I guess he could look like a ninja. With a mask on and stuff. With some swords. I'm gonna tie him in a knot again. I think you guys liked him. $10. Monkey Man, love your vids, make me laugh. Thank you, I'm glad you like my videos. Use the gravestone. Use the gravestone. You want me to hit him with the gravestone? Okay. Come here, David. Here. Okay, guys, ready? And John Cena. I'm gonna tie him in a knot around me again. Whew! Dude, Aura Farm? I know, I am Aura Farming right now. Use... Oh my gosh, he's dead. You think he's dead? Nah, he's fine. Right, David? David? He's dead? Nah, he's fine. Right, David? David? He's dead? Nah, he's fine. Right, David? Okay, I think I'm back. That was super weird. What the heck? Why did it do that? Why did it do that? Okay, we're back. I don't know what was up with that. It like exited out or something. That was super weird. Okay. Whew. Okay, we're back. We're fine. Okay, so it's just playing back me, so I can't really see where I'm at on the camera. So I'm just gonna have to improvise and find the chat. So let's untie David, and let's whoop him some more. Let's whoop him some more. I also don't know how to stop the stream now because it completely exited out of my normal like stream thing. So I have no idea how I'm gonna stop. So I think I'm just live streaming forever now. But that's fine. Whatever. Okay. I've got the knife here. We could use that, I guess. Just go ahead and type in the chat what you guys want me to whoop them with. It's super weird. Technical difficulty. That made no sense, by the way. Okay, let's see. So I'm live streaming forever now. So that's nice. What are we gonna use? Huh? We could use the Grim Reaper, huh? Dude, gun, okay, looks like it. How are you, bro? I'm doing good. How are you? Okay, let's go ahead and use this. It looks like what you guys are collectively deciding. So we'll go ahead and use this, and then we'll go ahead and call it a stream. Honestly, this worked great. This was a great live stream. I think I'm gonna do this again. This definitely worked with like using these different weapons. Gun, yeah, everyone's deciding gun. Okay. Well, David, you are pretty messed up. I think he finally deserves a break to heal so we can get him more. You know, I think I'm gonna do another live stream like this. This was so fun. I'm just gonna hit him. I'm gonna just hit him with the barrel because it works better, honestly. And fatality! Finish him, brutality, yeah! Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and try and figure out how to stop this stream. Okay. Ah! No! I'm trapped in the stream! Help! Okay. See? Still trapped in the stream. Ah! No! I'm trapped, dude. Help! Okay, I've got to figure this out. Okay, what the heck? Dude, it's not letting me edit the stream. I'm stuck on live. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to, like, I don't know, restart my camera or something. Because it's, like, not in the live thing. Yes, I'm back, guys! I'm back! I'm gonna live stream for longer. Dude, I got back. I'm back. Guys, I'm back. I'm gonna live stream for longer now. Because, dude, I was trapped. I was trapped in the stream. It wasn't letting me, like, go back. I was just trapped on the YouTube homepage. I didn't know I was still live streaming. That's why I was lagging. So now we've got David. Okay, we'll live stream for about 5 more minutes, okay? 5 more minutes, all right? So that'll give us more time to just figure out what other weapons we could use. We could use Phil. I still have Phil. Knife. Once more, you know? Laggy. Yeah, it'll be back in a second. It should resume soon. Yeah, there we go. Okay. What weapon should we use now? We can use... Let's see, we already used the bat. Okay, I'm gonna need some recommendations. Because I have a good video, like, selection of weapons. So I'm gonna need your guys' help to decide what one we should actually use. What weapon should we use? Huh? Use hand? Yo, I can just slap him! I can just slap him! I haven't done that yet. Here, I need to get him in, like, a better... Yeah! Take that. Use couch. Use your hair. Dude, I already used my hair, but, like, it's so fun. Take that, David! Yeah! Bro, look, it's frozen. Said hi. It is for real. It shouldn't be frozen anymore. Should be loading back. Shouldn't be lagging. It shouldn't be a PowerPoint presentation. Dude, I'm back in the live stream. What's up? What's going on, bro? What's up? Chainsaw, please. It is. Hi. Use everything. I don't think I could hold everything in my hand at once. But why not? Let's try it. So this is more of like a ranged weapon, so let's just use melee weapons. Let's try and use all the melee weapons at once. So we've got the scythe. This is the grand finale, guys. So we've got the scythe, the 2 belts, the bat. I kind of have to hold them all like this. I can't hold them very efficiently. But here, we might as well use Phil. Why not? He's a core member by this point. Huh, looks like it's lagging for a second there. Give me a second. Gotta go through for the grand finale here. Are we back? Still says pretty bad connection. What the heck? Of course this happens, right? Dude, this is an amazing stream. Come on. Come on. There we go. I think we're back. I think we're back. You're back. Okay. We're gonna use all the weapons. You know what? Let's use the slipper as well, because that could be used as a melee weapon. And the sword. Okay, I'm just going to drop this all on David. $1 donation. Okay, okay. Thanks for the donation, Husky Gaming. Okay. I'm just going to kind of have to drop all of it on him. So, take that, David! I'm not going to use the egg. No. You'd have to donate a lot of money for me to eat a raw egg. Frying pan. Boom. Boom. All right, used all the weapons. Actually, gonna use the fake knife, the little bitty knife. Okay, use that. I used all of it. My inventory is empty, except for the egg, but I'm not using the egg. I've gotta have breakfast in the morning, right? Anyways, I'm gonna take my Fortnite gun and reload. Go ahead and fire off a couple times. Dude, I need a slipper gun, I'm telling you. And we're going to get David. Ah! And hit him with it. Melee. Okay, my inventory is officially out. So, without further ado, I will be letting you guys go. 5 p.m. release as usual. I look forward to seeing you guys there. I really want you guys to see today's video. It's going to be pretty awesome. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Awesome. Rock, paper, scissors,